Once upon a time in the bustling city of Lavenford, there lived a girl named Isabella Marston. Born into a life of opulence, she was the only daughter of the wealthy Marston family, who owned a chain of luxury hotels and resorts. Isabella's life was filled with grand balls, expensive clothes, and exotic vacations. Yet, despite the grandeur that surrounded her, she felt an emptiness that wealth couldn't fill. One crisp autumn morning, Isabella decided to take a walk through the less affluent part of the city, a place she rarely visited. The cobblestone streets and simple, quaint houses provided a stark contrast to the marble and glass world she was used to. She felt an inexplicable pull toward this part of town, a curiosity about the lives of those who lived so differently from her. As she strolled along, she noticed a man in worn-out overalls and a bright orange vest pushing a garbage cart. His name was Jack, and he worked tirelessly every day to keep the streets clean. There was something about his demeanor that caught Isabella's eye. Perhaps it was the genuine smile he gave to everyone he passed, or the way he whistled a cheerful tune as he worked. Intrigued, Isabella struck up a conversation with Jack. She found him to be kind, witty, and refreshingly down-to-earth. Unlike the people in her social circle, Jack was genuine, with no pretenses or ulterior motives. He spoke about his love for nature, his dreams of traveling the world, and his desire to make a difference, no matter how small. Days turned into weeks, and Isabella found herself returning to the same street, eager to see Jack and hear his stories. Their friendship blossomed, and Isabella began to see the world through Jack's eyes. She admired his resilience, his optimism, and his unwavering dedication to his work. Jack, in turn, was captivated by Isabella's intelligence, her curiosity, and her willingness to step out of her comfort zone. One evening, under the soft glow of the streetlights, Isabella confessed her feelings to Jack. She told him how he had brought color to her monochromatic world, how he had shown her the beauty in simplicity, and how she had fallen in love with him. Jack was taken aback, unsure if a girl like Isabella could truly love someone like him. But as he looked into her eyes, he saw sincerity and felt a warmth that he had never known before. Their love faced many challenges. Isabella's parents were initially horrified at the idea of their daughter being with a garbage man. They tried to dissuade her, offering her trips abroad, expensive gifts, and even setting her up with wealthy suitors. But Isabella remained steadfast, knowing that true happiness lay in being with Jack. Over time, Isabella's parents saw the profound change in their daughter. She was happier, more compassionate, and more grounded. They realized that Jack had brought out the best in her, and they slowly began to accept him. Jack, too, made efforts to bridge the gap between their worlds, learning about Isabella's life and finding ways to fit in without losing his authenticity. Isabella and Jack's love story became the talk of Lavenford, inspiring many. They showed that love knows no boundaries and that true happiness comes from being with someone who understands and supports you. They got married in a small, heartfelt ceremony surrounded by friends and family from both sides of the tracks. Together, they started a community initiative to improve the living conditions in the less affluent parts of the city, combining Isabella's resources and Jack's hands-on approach. Their bond grew stronger with each passing day, proving that love, in its purest form, can bridge any divide and transform lives in the most unexpected ways. And so, Isabella and Jack lived a life rich, not in material wealth, but in love, kindness, and shared dreams. Forever grateful for the day their paths crossed on that humble street in Lavenford.